morning, guys. I am here in Berlin, Germany. I'm actually right beside the Berlin Wall, part of the east side art gallery, where they use a lot of the wall space to just have all this art on there, which is pretty cool. But anyways, I made the day trip from Hamburg to Berlin just to explore, just because I'm not too sure when I'm going to be in Germany next, so might as well soak up as much time as I can exploring. So hopped on the train this morning. It's about an hour and 47 minutes ish to get over here, and yeah, it's a gorgeous day today. Very warm. It's about like 18 degrees Celsius, which is very nice. So it's gonna be a good day. So there's a lot of the wall here, and here is the river that kind of separated the sides too. So after 1945, there's a bridge here that was connecting the river, and you can see it right there. You can see the remains of it over there. And I was reading up on it, and they said they destroyed it to prevent the communist control of Germany. Some of this art is really, really cool. It's good to see that they actually use this for good. Pretty famous picture. I believe that's Reagan and Gorbachev. I'm not 100% sure though. Might be wrong on that, but anyways, I'm just gonna keep walking up the wall here a bit. Then I think I'm gonna scour for some food here, because I didn't eat much for breakfast, so I'm gonna do that. So it's totally wrong. Actually, this is the east side. Over there is the west side. So I've moved in a little bit more closer into the city. I'm actually on my way to see part of the wall that's been preserved, and kind of shows what it looked like. So they preserved a lot of, they kind of like replicated the guard towers and everything. But yeah, I'm just on my way. It's pretty close here. Berlin's actually really, really pretty, especially in a nice sunny day like today. Can't complain about it at all. So this is part of the Berlin Wall too. So I guess I'm in East Germany, the East German side of it, but remains of the inner wall. That's what we're looking at here. So here's some photos of it. You can see you got your inner wall, and then your like other stages of the walls. It's pretty interesting. Then you have, these are like anti-vehicle blockage, pretty cool. This is the outer wall. That over there is the inner wall. So these poles are here to mark where the wall once stood. So that makes more sense. So a lot of people over here, a lot of people in this area, or this area was very significant as one of the tunnels or escape routes that crossed. So there was just a bunch of stories back there talking about all these people's attempts. So you can see here, Tunnel 57. It's called that because 57 people made it through, and it ran underneath the wall here. And then you have another one. So yeah, it's very interesting to walk about this and overlook, all these attempts, and especially like after World War II, Germany suffered so much, and then you had the people who live on East Germany or East Berlin, and they just like want a better life, and it's hard to get a better life when you're just not granted that. So they tried to push and risk their lives just to get, and a lot of them died doing so, which is crazy. So this right here is the remains of one of the houses that used to be right along the Berlin Wall before they built it. And so they actually ended up destroying so many people's houses and evicting them, and as a result of sitting at that wall. So here they have an actual setup of what it looks like. So this would be like, a wall on the other side here. And looking over top, You can see there's the tower over there. And a bit of distance, which is pretty interesting. Yeah, here's a better view of it. So you'd have your outer wall, your inner wall, and you have like the guards, people who protect the interior here. So I think the plan now is to get some food going. It's about 12:30, so I'm headed down to this market that I read up online. It has a lot of different food. They even have poutine, which is crazy. So I'm gonna check out what they have and get something nice, because on this trip, I'm not gonna lie, I've been eating pretty badly. I've been trying to save money that way, but like, you know, I'm on a trip. I'm gonna spend money regardless. So time to get some real food going here. So I ended up getting lunch at a little pizza shop on one of the streets here. I'm headed towards the largest park in all of Berlin. I'm gonna enjoy that and its natural beauty around it. But this is where I'm at. Like, I just passed the zoo, and it's nice. Like, I've been taking the, I guess you could call it the subway, around the city center and getting around via the subway, which has been very helpful. But from there, I think I'm gonna head into, I don't know where yet, but time is dwindling. I gotta be back around 7:10 at the station. Not even like 7:20 or whatever, but just want to give myself enough time to make sure I get the right train, so I don't, you know, lose out on that. So I know I'm just on the outskirts of this little park, but this is really pretty. I mean, nice little peaceful walk. It's a nice warm day too. Not a bad day at all. Look at that monument. That is cool. That gold, I think that's gold on the top. That gold is shining so bright. Wow. That is beautiful. So I made it to the very somber place, the memorial for all the Jews that died in Europe during World War II. Very somber place here, but I had to come here, you know, pay my respects. It's a tragedy. This is the Brandenburg Gate. If you're coming to the other side, which is where you can see a lot more, they have like some statues on the top, which are pretty cool. Yeah, the Brandenburg Gate. It's had several reasons or uses over the years and stuff like that, but it's pretty cool to look at. That right there is the German Parliament buildings. It's where all the political stuff gets done, right? But it's a pretty nice structure, I must say. Check out this cathedral. This is a pretty beautiful cathedral. It's such a beautiful location too. They have a museum right there, cathedral there, that building. I'm not too sure what that is. That is beautiful, wow. It's a little status update here. I decided to go up the tower here. So I was like, why not? The view is pretty good. It's really solid. I wouldn't say it beats the Shards. The Shards view was just that good, but you know, it's an experience. So that was pretty cool. Now I'm going to my final destination here in Berlin, which is Checkpoint Charlie. I believe this is where the US kind of controlled. I'm not too sure. I'll get back to you on this one. So I guess this was past back there is where you had the western side of Berlin, and this was basically a checkpoint saying once you leave this you're going back into the Russian area and we can't do anything about that. So that's interesting. It's really cool. I might be wrong on that, but it's what I've come to learn.